What's good, Unique Gang? It's your boy Unique Juke back with another video, man. We got the DisneyWorld Rico inside the largest crew takedown in Florida history.
Oh, goodness.
So, y'all, we're going to get right into it. This in Orlando. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. Let's get right into it.
How many people they took down? 65?
When you come to Orlando, you think about Disney. Even though we ain't never been to Disney and shit ain't sweet, but people think about Disney when they talk about Florida.
When we think of Orlando, we think of Disney World, we think of Orlando Magic.
Why everybody get that concept of Disney and all that? I don't know. I guess that's just how they see it from the outside.
Well, the FBI typically doesn't telegraph
Orange
our
County.
moves. What I can tell you is that these two gangs, the 438 gang and the Army gang, have got our attention now.
The other 5 already in custody are responsible for nearly $2 million.
Oh, wow.
Property,
2 million.
59 stolen vehicles,
Wow.
and 19 stolen firearms.
This all
Prominent
stolen.
people at the top, just between those 8
My boy
people.
really had, I ain't gonna lie, like, they had that money. But even though it was stolen, it was stolen. It's not right. But they had.
What?
they was getting the
No.
money.
You don't put no but after wrong
no, I'm
and
saying
then
I'm
but
saying
tell
they
me
had
that it's right.
It's
No.
wrong, but they had a lot of money.
No, they didn't. They stole the money,
Well,
which
they
it was
stole a
not
lot of
their
money, but they had it.
But guess what? You reap what you sow. You think you're going to take somebody's money and do good.
scamming.
And
It's like with the,
this
like
is
the
what's
scam.
going to happen. You got these people, I'm telling you, this internet, people think that they safe from it. They got people who, this is their job to sit in the dark room and follow a person foot to foot through the internet to see what they doing. It may take them years to catch up to you, but when they catch up to you, you can't do nothing about
Yeah,
it.
because they try to make sure they correct on their end. Because they can't get you for no false job. So once they find out they fully correct, it's over.
They collect evidence every day. Oh, at 2:30 a.m. he was here, and then this is happening in this vicinity, and then oh yeah, they collect evidence. The feds don't play. They slow like snails, but when they catch up to you, whew, they gonna put that fire on your butt. Fire.
Stole for 230 felony charges. Jaquavius Smith,
What is that?
just
230?
him himself,
That's
has
Glock
been
9.
That's
arrested.
a lot of charges.
He a rapper right there. Like
He ain't no rapper no more, cause
No, he locked up now.
yeah, 230 charges, felony at that.
It's been far too long. The last
He in jail
episode was in
too?
Florida,
Yeah, he
and
actually
for this
bonded
video, we gotta return there once more. This time to Disney World's Orlando, where folks witnessed one of the largest RICO cases in state history. Operation X take 34 people
So that's
down.
like the
for
2 main rappers. So you got Hot Boy, and you got Glock 9. They're probably like the 2 hottest and they both beefing.
every
And
cruise
well, they all
to show
got
you what this
arrested
looks
at the
like.
same
He did.
time.
Entire
He
Bobby
bonded out.
Shmurda and GS9
He ain't gonna
indictment
be
with
bonded out
63
soon.
pages.
No, he already out.
He out, but he ain't gonna be out for that long.
I mean, he got locked up. He been out for a little minute now.
Okay, they still
Like
collected
maybe like a
evidence.
month. They did that with Bobby Smurda. I didn't even know that.
RICO
What?
case in Florida
Rico.
is 700 pages long, with the feds
They
stalking people at
looking at-
concerts and putting
they
informants
looking
in
at
place
us.
to make controlled phone calls. One side,
Yeah.
AFNF, or the Army Gang, is led by the
So that's
popular
his
rapper
gang.
Glock 9. The face of the other side, 438,
Yeah.
is
And
well-known
438
rapper
is
Hot Boy. Both of them were good friends coming up in the industry together till it all went left, escalating into this year-long war that came crashing down quick. With folks hanging out the windows of cars, wielding AK-47s in broad daylight,
And I
hitting
tell you,
daycares
look
and
at all of
the city
that.
saw 30
Look at all them
back-to-back shootings
videos.
in 6 months, and it forced Orlando to bring in the MBI, or Metropolitan Bureau of Investigations. Basically, Florida's version of the FBI, who built this whole case using wiretaps, Instagram, and evidence they found on people's phones.
Keep putting your
Sometimes
business on
thousands of photos and
Instagram.
videos
Keep putting
that
your
map out
business
drug
on
routes From
Instagram.
Orlando to California, with folks taking trips back and forth, smuggling hundreds of thousands of dollars in suitcases, flying girls out separate to bring the product home, where they launder the profits through cars, guns, and show dogs.
Dang, you see them cars? That's crazy.
Launder the profits through cars.
Look at them cars.
And guess what?
It's all gone now.
All of it's gone because it's in the police possession now. But see, these people think that they're not going to get caught. So now, everything, now this going all the way back. You think you done bought your mama that car with that money? Your girlfriend, that house with that money? Guess what the feds gonna go do? Snatch, because that was bought with stolen money. Snatch, because that was bought with stolen money. They will repossess all of that stuff that they think that you bought. So don't think that everybody is safe. They coming for everything.
Guns and show dogs. Glock 9, who signed a $2 million deal with Young Money and Birdman when he was only 18, now faces 52 charges, including frauding the government out of $10,000 for a series of PPP loan scams that got intercepted when he tried showing it off.
I don't know why he did that. He already had a $2 million deal with Birdman. He signed with Birdman.
And then you gonna go and steal some. I don't understand, y'all.
But he said he been getting in trouble since he was 13.
But see, you know what? With that being said, that's all you know. You think trouble is the way of life. It's not, baby.
Oh, yeah.
And when the news dropped of a pending Rico charge, his once friend turned rival, Hot Boy, decided to go on the run, and then turned himself in. But then went on the run again after they revoked his bond.
Well, he got 3 charges already on him.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on the run right there. And that's in that lead chopper.
We're getting into all this, but first, check out my song of the day. This is a new one from my guy Millie's. Let's go.
A lot of rappers richer than me did this shit with less skill, so I know I could get on quicker if I kept it.
I ain't gonna lie, he kind of hard, bro. But we gonna skip him right now.
What's his name? Mills. We need to watch a video or two here.
To understand it, we gotta travel to the tourist capital of America, home of Walt Disney Entertainment, with 70 million visitors coming in and out each year, Orlando, Florida. But there's a part of the city they don't show, the infamous ghettos of West Orlando. Backcountry roads, dry industrial land with scattered housing complexes and homes. It may not look like much, but it got so bad in the 80s and 90s, they gave it the nickname Orlando.
It's a war going on in Orlando, and I'm not saying like a big war, it's just a war amongst ourselves and all this killings.
But 3 artists from there were making a way out. Glock 9, Hot Boy, and Pootie, each from a different neighborhood with a unique Florida sound. And where most cities have problems when 3 artists are coming up, these 3 were helping each other, sharing blog connections on WorldStar and Say Cheese TV, making songs together.
We always like tied in, bro. Like,
that was good. That's the good thing about it.
Like, every
they
day
had that brotherhood.
I don't know, shit went left. Yeah, that shit went left.
The first to really blow up was Glock 9, with his massive song called 10%, hitting 35 million views in summer 2018. He had such a raw talent and energy that 2 months later, Birdman and Young Money would sign him to a $2 million deal. It inspired his friends Hot Boy and Pootie to take music more serious. But Glock 9 was unpredictable. He was wild. You tell him there's rules, he was breaking them.
You have been in jail more than 10 times?
Yeah.
You're 18 right now?
18?
Yeah.
Arrested for everything from possession of burglary tools to guns, he went from stealing cars in GTA at 11 to snatching real cars at 13. And after signing this $2 million
at 11,
deal,
you snatch the cars at 11, that's all you gonna know.
Birdman, Glock 9 was getting picked up twice a year and beating every case thanks to Young Money's private lawyers. He even bragged through text messages about being out on 4 separate bonds at once thanks to his defense attorney.
My family, like, all they know, I get in trouble. I'm hot here. I'm gonna crash. They don't understand me. They don't get what I was doing it for.
2018, the year he blew up,
this right
his friend
here.
Hot Boy was serving 2 extra years in a Florida.
Cause I'm finna tell y'all, see that right there? That's why when you get older on here, you have all this potential, but you don't have anything. It's because you're spending all your advance money, the money you think you gonna make on lawyers, cause they ain't cheap. Them lawyers cost. That boy beat 4 cases. No, he was out on bond from 4 different cases at one time. Oh yeah, they was in there working hard. By the time you turn 30, you gonna be filing for bankrupt. Look at all of this trouble that's following him. That's crazy. I didn't even know all of this was going.
Lawyers from Young Money.
Yeah, you think Young Money just gonna get him money?
I think they gonna pay for it.
No, they're not. It's coming out of his money. Oh no, that's why his contract. Y'all better start reading that fine print. Young Money owns you, so you might as well tattoo that on your chest.
Well, now they
property of Young Money.
They just lost a lot of money because he in jail now.
See, but guess what?
They all took an L.
They ain't take no L.
Oh, they took an L.
They ain't take no L. Believe me.
He probably ain't make them no money for real. He kept going to jail.
Oh, he gonna have to get out, and guess what? He gonna be working for that money.
He got 52 felonies, man. He not getting out.
Oh, well, he gonna be like a young boy rapping behind that phone. Hey, can somebody accept this phone call? Because I got a song I'ma drop.
Young boy getting out. Young boy getting out.
No, I said, because they gonna collect on some of that money now.
Nobody don't really like listen to him for real. I mean,
they don't.
They
they
do, but
say
he
he
kind of
was
like
high.
fell off a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
because he stay in trouble.
Because he stay in trouble. That's why he fell off a little bit. I mean, people know his name is staying to win, but he probably not the top 25 rappers right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. They took a
Convention center for wrecking the place. But one day they gave him a 24-hour pass to go home, and he went straight to the studio to record music with Glock 9 and Putin, creating this song Hooligan, which would have been a massive record, except they would never release it. Glock 9 was burning bridges left and right. He had a falling out with Say Cheese TV, one of the largest bloggers and platforms to exist, who was promoting him.
Pussy, you don't got more money than me. Pussy, you ain't gonna last long nowadays, nigga. That's why your own niggas
What was that?
He a blog.
Oh.
He put a lot of stuff out there, and he helped a lot of rappers blow up. Just because of his name, like, stuff like that.
So he getting mad off of what he's saying? He getting upset off of whatever he's saying.
That's why your own niggas switching up on you because that money getting to your head. You haven't made it yet, bro.
By the time Hot Boy got out of juvie, on the outside, Glock 9 and Pootie started going at each other, leaving Hot Boy caught in the middle.
Why is there no Hot Boy Glock 9 records, no Pootie Hot Boy records? Shit went out. You being cool both of them, do you think you could kind of squash that beef? You tried before? Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
But with the release of these Rico papers, the feds paint a picture of a bunch of crews competing to further their own interests. It wasn't just music they were into. It was all sorts of money schemes in the criminal underworld they had hands in. Glock 9 had his own clan, All Friends No Family, or AF&F, who mainly stay in the Mercy Drive area of West Orlando, which they say was built on a cemetery. It has mandated 24/7 police patrols, and AF&F was organizing like a war was about to happen, texting each other gang structures and rules. They had a system where a female associate would legally purchase guns for everybody in the crew who was a convicted felon. And when a Kentucky rapper named 2K Baby came to visit Orlando, AF&F robbed him of his jewelry, taking the grills from his mouth, his money, then went on Instagram Live at the Mercy Drive Apartments, challenging his folks to come get it back.
The boy that got his stuff took telling them, I will pay you $200K for my stuff back. Just because they took his stuff.
Wow.
Come in all the way.
That's why rappers be like, you touch my channel, I'm shooting, because stuff like that, they make you look bad.
The bridge, the same place this shit happened at. 14 Mercy Drive. Exactly.
Hey, my homeboy said he want the chain back,
How much y'all would spend for it?
By October of 2019, the tension with the various crews was rising.
Better
Pootie
put some
dropped this
insurance
song,
on your
Address
stuff,
It,
so
a
next
freestyle
time
where he was
somebody
dissing
snatch
Glock
your
9,
stuff.
saying they both bleed the same and that it was war. And right around then, the Orlando police began putting in surveillance early. They knew shit was starting to boil over. Equally, the crews knew they were being watched. They even set up counter surveillance to watch the feds watching them, posting videos to Instagram with middle finger emojis pointed at hidden squad cars in the bushes. And by the time 2020 rolled around, there were agents watching Hot Boy at all his concerts, with officers stalking Instagram feeds as well because they couldn't believe the money people were pulling in.
But he
Hot Boy,
rapped.
of course, had a real...
He rapped, though. So you can't really, like...
But if he got a contract...
He got a source of income, though.
If you... What is the contract? Where's the source of income?
I mean, but if he rap and he kind of big...
I can rap. I'm not going to make money like that.
Why? Why you not? You can sign a deal. That might not even be his.
That's why they investigating his butt now.
You can't, though. You can't. If he got a source of income... All right, if somebody don't got a source of income. See, rappers make a lot of money. You don't know, off shows, off this. They get a lot of money. endorsements, all that.
Career making legitimate music money,
So they
but
really
the feds
can't
were
attack
watching
him
him
like
make
how they
plays
attack
on
the
his
other
cell phone, texting people for
Know how they
t-shirts,
gonna get
which
him.
was a code word for 100 pounds of coke that was to be broken up and
Dang.
resold. See, these wiretaps didn't only reveal what the rappers and crews were doing, it went all the way to the source of supply for the gangs
Ooh,
in the city,
Lord.
specifically Hot Boys 438 gang from the Silver Star, Pine Hills area of West Orlando. As the feds wiretapped the most prominent narco trafficker in the city who's doing business with them, an Orlando kingpin who bi-weekly was smuggling bulk U.S. currency to the tune of 200 grand in suitcases,
Dang.
using girls as mules to fly that product back from Cali and resell in Orlando.
Wow.
The feds intercepted texts where they were telling each other to save these messages as a reminder, because they were about to be millionaires. But with the feds
Wow.
monitoring warehouses, dodging lookouts left and right, the beef between Glock 9's side and Pootie and Hot Boy was really about to escalate a few months later in April, at a house party where Glock 9's best friend would shoot Hot Boy's right-hand man, Wolf Luma, killing him. This was Pootie's good friend too. The event brought Hot Boy and Pootie much closer. 11 days after, they had a funeral for Wolf Luma, where Hot Boy filmed this iconic music video at the circus.
That's the song
with everybody
right there. Blew him up.
This song right here.
Blew him up. Like blew him up.
in all black. Later that same day, they all went back to Pootie's neighborhood to hold a vigil for their friend who was killed. But their rivals, AFNF, found out. Driving over to the memorial in a small, dark SUV, they began shooting into the crowd that was gathered, hitting Pootie and 3 others, killing a pro football prospect who had just signed with Louisville University. Investigators say this was retaliation just for Glock 9's friend getting arrested for the shooting of Wolf Luma. The very next month, 90,000 people tuned in for the live stream of the funeral for this 18-year-old football player who was killed. There was a chilling moment when the bishop quieted the whole room and said, "No suspect has been arrested yet, but folks are sitting here knowing who did it. This has to stop." You see, Glock 9 and others in AFNF had set up this network of unemployment scams across various states in the country with a database of names, addresses, and credit scores all saved on Glock 9's phone. He was using these scams to pay for the bonds of lower-ranking members that got jammed up. That way, they could fund this war for a long time, choosing to discuss business over FaceTime to prevent the feds from listening in. Both the 438 gang and AFNF had hierarchies and subsets. Both of them were competing as the feds watched 438 members boast through text message that they had enough money and guns to do what they wanted, and that made AFNF jealous. By the summer of 2020, the beef even spilled out of town into Jacksonville, Florida, with Glock 9 putting out this song on the 1st of July called Criminal Minds. And in it, he says his enemies were clicking up making teams. He was actually talking about the well-known rapper Foolio out of Jacksonville.
How you watch your mama get pumped? You got shot in the ass, and you wrote a statement. All 3 of them things do not go together. Way you tripping.
All because Foolio would take a photo with Pootie, and this made Glock 9 mad. So he started dissing Foolio's deceased friends, and
He can't do that though. Just can't take a picture with somebody. You can't do that.
What wrong with y'all? Seriously.
But then, you know, Glock 9 kind of crazy though. I think something kind of wrong with him. But
if he been in and out of jail since 11 years old, you ain't have no structure, no nothing. Where is your mother and your daddy? Somebody had to be.
he ain't probably had that.
He just out here just a loose screw.
He probably had a mom, but you know.
But who knows how stable she was. So, Lord have mercy. This stuff like this it just bothers my soul. Because we are so much better than this. But
Man, not everybody the same though.
I know, but when
everybody.
But this is the thing. When anybody outside of our race, outside of the United States, when they look at us, they just think we just crazy folks running around shooting and killing.
Look how we looked at the UK people though.
I know. Well, the same color too. That's what I'm saying. Just in general, when we look at somebody, when they look at us, they just think black people just crazy. Like we running around like wild animals. Just we don't have no sense, no morals,
You
no
got some
value.
good people, you got some bad people.
You
That's
do.
just how the world goes.
And guess what? I will continue praying for my generation that's coming up under me. I'm going to continue praying for y'all because y'all need all the prayers. So anybody else that's listening to this, we need to pray for our young folks, because they need prayers right now. They need us.
All right, they not that. They bad, but you watching the bad ones. What about the good ones?
We gonna pray for them too. That they
What about the youngest praying for y'all generation? Now y'all got some bad people too. You got people your age locked up still.
You know what? We sure do. We just gonna pray for everybody. Let's just put it like that. Pray for everybody, y'all.
As Julio's enemies from Jacksonville like Queso to then click up with Glock 9, where there was even almost a massive brawl at a mall in Atlanta when Queso crossed paths with Pootie and things were seconds away from turning dangerous.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can't stop all y'all. Y'all get to shoot at them Crockett. Them Crockett can't stop all y'all.
Shit! Oh, what is this fucking guy?
Yo, ass, they running up on niggas' ass in the mall.
But back in Orlando, the OPD was concerned there would be a string of shootings very soon, and they were right. 4 days into July, police arrived at a house in West Orlando with reports of gunshots. They found Glock 9's car with dark tinted windows riddled in bullets, and him nowhere to be found. Listening in on phone calls, the feds learned of new strategies AFNF was using to avoid police when they were going on missions. They were riding around in rental vehicles with dark tints to see if they would get pulled over frequently in case they had to gun it in a high-speed chase. What? They were even going to put white boy stickers on vehicles.
They put white boy stickers on the vehicle so they wouldn't get pulled over.
What's a white boy sticker?
Either stickers or the stickers say white boy. Either one. Either stickers that's probably like white boys to put on their car, or the sticker actually says white boy. Either one.
Oh, so they was thinking that the white people was in the vehicle.
Yeah, so they wouldn't get pulled over.
I don't know
so the
how
police
y'all
would think it was white people in the car and not try and stop them. 4 days after they found Glock 9's car abandoned with bullet holes in it, one of his friends, who went by the name Baby Joker, was driving around deep in 438 territory looking for rivals to tag. They pulled in at a place where one of Hot Boy's good friends stayed at, driving a gray Dodge Challenger, and began firing at folks, with people scattering all over the yard. Hot Boy's friend reacted quickly, running inside to grab his Draco, and came back, shooting at Baby Joker in the gray Dodge Challenger, which at this point was stranded in the middle of the road with the driver's hands all shot up, unable to get away. Baby Joker was dead. The craziest part, Hot Boy's friend, the guy they were aiming at, was someone they knew since they were kids.
What?
This particular shooting would get referenced in a lot of music, as 438 boasted about this failed hit attempt. In his song Left Lonely,
the best
Hot Boy
he tried to kill them, but they end up killing him.
Right.
So, on some,
why would you go
self-defense type of junk.
Why would you go in somewhere so you could tag somebody and then see that's what happens? You think the outcome gonna be different?
Your little stepper ran down and he died. Hot Boy was blowing up and doing songs with Lil Baby. He even signed to 100K Management, the same guys who managed King Von and YNW Melly. And there were other artists from the Silver Star 438 region, like Cut'em Reese, who was getting quite popular, getting song placements in
he got a song on
games. He was even one of the rare artists who was able to get Chief Keef to do a music video with him. The feds had theories. Glock 9 was jealous. Reese's career was taking off. One day, Glock 9 blasted over to Reese's house with rifles and pistols in the car, leaving it riddled with bullets.
Why?
Witnesses told detectives Glock 9 was trying to eliminate the competition. The very next day, Reese would retaliate back, going with 5 other 438 members to Glock's aunt's house, where he was sleeping at. And they left her house riddled in bullets as well.
Anybody could have died.
This particular feud was crazy, as the police counted 5 different attempts where Glock 9 tried to take Reese's life in a matter of months.
Why?
Including a time where Reese was filming a
trying to
music
eliminate the competition.
It's enough out here.
But not everybody think like that.
It's enough out here where we all can eat. I could be a rapper. I'm pretty sure I could probably be a little successful. And guess what? What the next person doing ain't gonna even shake my pockets. Why y'all continue to do that? That's crazy. That's what they think. It probably wasn't that. It probably was something deeper. But that's what they
in his purple Hellcat and was being followed by AFNF members who pulled up next to him in traffic and started shooting. Reese shot back and managed to escape, but then crashed into an oncoming vehicle and had to abandon the purple Hellcat with busted up legs. With all this death and violence happening in the city, Orlando finally hit up the Metropolitan Bureau of Investigations for help. They needed 18 different agencies to collaborate. And the tipping point, of course, was the infamous shootout at the Millennia Mall.
Oh, not at the
If you want the
Millennia.
city to act,
Oh,
do
they
something
was not
where their
having
money is
that.
at risk in a public space.
Look at
with lots
that.
of
Oh,
businesses
nah.
and wealthy
Yeah, I've been in
Not
that
in
mall. They
Millennia.
got size.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gumbo, they got all the. You know
That's the fancy mall
that's
over there.
where, that's
Y'all
where they
ain't
spend that
about.
money at right there.
Y'all ain't finna shoot up that mall, cause guess what?
That's where the
Y'all.
money coming in there.
Yeah, but y'all little money probably ain't, that compared to the ballers that really be shopping in there. We talking about basketball.
Oh,
They
they
got
got-
basketball team. They got.
Magic. They got football. Do they got football team?
I don't think they got football
They don't
team.
got football. They got the Magic though.
Yeah.
And they got
so
Disneyland.
They got Disney World.
So
Yeah.
people, that's a tourist spot. So people
Right.
come in from LA,
all over the
to come to
world.
Disneyland.
Yeah. So imagine if a tourist got hit in that whole shootout.
You can sue for that?
Who? Yeah. I can sue the mall and I can sue the state and the city for not protecting me in a public place. You can sue.
On October 8th of last year, Orlando's luxury mall of Millennia was
That's a
a scene
beautiful
of
mall,
chaos
too.
as OPD officers responded
I ain't
to a
get to see
shooting.
it like that though. It was
You didn't?
raining when I went.
Oh, it's a nice mall. I
Like it looked good right there, but I remember walking in like that, but it was raining.
The Mall of Millennia was a scene of chaos as OPD officers responded to a shooting that broke out in the parking lot. It was
Oh, we
3
went
against
right
4,
over that thing.
Glock
We left
9 and
it.
3 others versus 3 438 members. On surveillance video, you see the 438 guys leaving the mall, getting into a white BMW, and then rolling the car slowly, with shooters positioned behind the car doors,
What?
firing at Glock 9 and his people, who were taking cover behind their own car, with bystanders running everywhere as security rushed to evacuate the mall. And despite a hail of gunfire, nobody actually got hit.
Thank
But
you,
now,
Lord, for
the feds
that.
were getting more search warrants and surveillance than ever before, confiscating cell phones left and right, where they found people's internet history, how to turn semi-automatic guns into fully automatic
And that's when they
guns.
put the. That's when you know how Lil Durk be like. You know how
Yeah.
Durk be like, put them switches on them glitters.
Yeah.
You ain't got no time to run. It's a thing where you can make the thing automatic.
And that's a crime
and
too.
that's illegal. That's
Yes.
why Dirk be like when he said if it's the hour
That's-
drive we take the switches off the guns.
Yeah, because that's a crime. You will go to jail for that.
The numerous Google searches on phones looking
Wow.
up specific shootings that happened in the Central Florida area. Meanwhile, the police were meeting with confidential informants who knew all about the 438 gang, their members, their inner workings, everything. The informants told them of $60,000 hits being placed on people's heads and recommended the police act swiftly because more people were gonna die. And the rest, well, the rest of the story you know now. 34 people from 2 rival crews brought down in Operation X. And before I let you go, people always ask me
And we talking
what
about-
beats are in the video. I've listed the fantastic producers in order in the description below. And for the intro beat, I teamed up with Chris Rich to make an exclusive beat pack focused on that dark, ominous sound.
But Trap Geek, man, shout out Trap Geek for the little
I
bangers.
kind of like that little beat right there.
Dropping them bangers.
Lord, 16 people. And that was how
I
many?
think it's at 30 something.
Oh, it was 30 something. And we talking about 320 felonies. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all gonna be in jail. I don't know if y'all beat this. But,
Money talk. I think Hot Boy gonna probably be his.
yeah.
Cause he out on bond right now.
Well,
The other ones ain't even get no bond.
Well, it still don't matter.
Yeah, it
If
don't
you
matter,
can't beat
but
that
I'm saying-
case, that's lost money right there.
He
You
probably
just
paid for
lost
the
all
most-
your money.
Most lawyer in the world. Like, most money lawyer in the world. Whatever.
This is a lot. The little bit that I heard, we're talking about you putting
Yeah, but
people's
he just-
lives
yeah.
in danger.
Yeah, but they just break it down in 16 minutes. It's probably more stuff.
I'm pretty sure you shooting up somebody's mama house. You shooting up people's houses. Y'all shooting up the Millennia Mall. Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on with y'all. What's going on in y'all heads? But yeah, hey, they gonna keep you in this certain space. When you come outside of that, that's when they like, nope. Y'all take that back that way.
Hey, shout out Trap Geek for this video, man. It was a good
Yeah, this was
informative video.
Yes, it was.
But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. Yeah.